Like, I was one of the pioneers of the TV broadcasters here, but I decided to change my career from communication to sales and marketing, and I ended up being an estate manager. But at least this is something that I love doing. That's communication, sales and marketing are all related. If you're an effective communicator, you can be able to convince your clients, you can be able to close a deal. And not only that, I know presenters, they always have a perfect look because they are the ambassadors of our nation anywhere they go. So if you have those perfect look,
just like the one you have.
Yeah.
Don't mind me, I'm getting old now.
No, you're still beautiful.
Well, those combinations, you will find it easy to convince your prospective buyer. Yeah. It is an interesting career, sales and marketing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, well, apart from the beauty and what other skills do you have to possess in order to become a very good salesperson?
Well, to start with, if you find yourself in any organization, like we know, marketing is, I would say, is the nucleus of an organization. If you have an effective marketing department, then you can come up with an effective sales department. Sometimes, like you find institutions, they would combine the two together, sales and marketing department. In bigger institutions, they will have a marketing department and they would also have a separate sales department. Basically, marketing is all about convincing your prospective buyer that you are the best among the competitors. If you can do that and come up with proper research, do a proper market research. You cannot just wake up and say, I'm doing a business, I've established a marketing department, and you don't know what the market is like, you don't know who your competitors are. Believe me, you fail. You have to spend in marketing.
All right.
Then the sales department would come up and finish the rest. And the other aspect would be, how do you maintain those customers that you have already got on board? That's the after-sales service.
Very important.
Yeah,
Interesting, interesting. I would also like to ask one question. Normally, when we talk about marketing, we see beautiful ladies just like Jainaba. And why is it that only beautiful ladies go out for marketing?
Yes.
Do you employ more of beautiful ladies than ugly ones like me? Or is it just any lady that you employ to be a marketer? What are the qualities? What qualities should that person have?
Is it the feminine side really works well when it comes to sales and marketing?
Well, Tijan, I believe you can say that again. Here, the gender comes in. You wouldn't want to spend your millions in an organization, setting up an organization, and then end up failing by not getting the prospective customers that you need. Not only like attracting, but they need to know their products, they need to know how to convince the prospective buyers, be able to tell them what benefits would the buyers have if the buyer invests his or her money in that kind of a product that you're selling. Again, it is generally acceptable that women can do the convincing better than guys. I'm not ruling out the guys do. You can have very good salesmen. They can also go out there and do the job very well. But it is generally acceptable that women do it better. Yeah. Let's just give a credit to
women.
Yeah, to us.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yes.
I'm a gender activist, so I think I will agree with you. But Jenna, before I'm leaving you, I think you might have one or two things for female sales or marketing officers. There could be some sort of exposure which can lead to something else. I only hope you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, I understand, Tijan.
Yes.
As a marketer, before you leave your office to go and do your assignment, you have to do your research. Not only the basics of marketing or whatever, but you have to know who your potential customers are. What do they want? What are their buying patterns? And you also have to know your product very well. When you reach your destination, as a woman, we all know that like we have a way of convincing men, but you should not lose your pride and dignity in trying to conclude a deal. As a woman, you should be protecting your pride and dignity, because that's all you have. You just don't go and expose yourself, try to do like, you know, unacceptable stuff just because you want to satisfy your boss, you want to close a deal in order to get that commission. And to our male counterparts, I would advise them not to use that opportunity because a lady marketer is in front of them, so attractive, and try to exploit them. At least they should have that respect for that lady who is out there trying to earn a living, and help that lady develop herself instead of exploiting her. Yeah.
That's good, and that's great. Those are the ones you are referring to.
Wow, exactly.
About the toxicity.
Thanks a lot, Jenna. I've learned a lot about marketing, so many things that I haven't known earlier, which were very important. It was nice having you on this program.
Thank you, Fatu. You can be a very good marketer.
And also one comment. Like the saying goes, a presenter will always be a presenter. Oh, isn't it? Though she has left presentation and now she's into marketing and stuff, but look at her, she's still a presenter.
She is.
She did it very well. Yeah. We're really grateful.
The three are interrelated. They are connected.
Definitely.
If you have that communication, presenting background, you can flow in marketing and sales. Yeah, because you can easily capture your potential buyers, convince them, and conclude a deal, and that's it.
I think I could be a marketer.
Oh
too.
yes, you can.
Seriously.
Hey, Kevin, you guys are buyers.
Well, it's the breakfast show. Hope viewers, you're having a good time, because we're having a good time here.
Well, our beautiful viewers, let's see what we have for our flavor segment. Now, flavor segment this week looks at a car. What's the relationship between you and your car? Now, men are accused of having that passion for their car, sometimes to the even how would I put it, to the expense of even sometimes their love relationship. Well, I love my car anyway. It's just unfortunate that my car is 3 days on the road and 2 weeks off the road. But the thing is, I really love driving and I really love cars. Now, if you own a car, there are a few things that you need to do. Regular maintenance. It's very important for the lifespan of a car. Now, cars, all brands are good. It just depends on how you maintain your car. Let's look at it this way. First thing in the morning, do you normally check your oil? Do you normally look at the water? Do you look at the dashboard to see if there are, one or two things that your engine is signaling? I doubt whether every driver does something like that. But to find out more, let's look at this.
Living is the condition of being alive. This refers to all plants, animals, fungi, and bacteria. Non-living is the condition of never being alive. However, this auto mechanic personifies the car as a living thing.
Because it's something that we go with every day. So as we are living, they're also living. What the human being needs, that's what they need. We need water in the morning, especially it's good that every morning before you eat, you take water or food. So the same thing you can do to maintain the car. But here, that's one thing, as you know, some companies, you have a new car, they will say it's new, no problem, start and go. Well, it's manufactured. We could manufacture